Our top story tonight, SEPTA says it needs to secure more than $200 million in the next 8 days or services are on the chopping block. Today, Pennsylvania advanced a bill that could provide the much needed funding, but time is ticking. Thank you for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Fred Shropshire. SEPTA says it will start taking action next Thursday if nothing changes. The transit agency's plan to address its budget deficit would include eliminating 32 bus routes. Metro lines would become less frequent and there would be no special express for sporting events. Changes to regional rail would soon follow. NBC 10's Lili Zheng spoke with riders in Bryn Mawr about how those cuts would impact their lives.
SEPTA leadership has said there's nowhere left to cut from the budget except from service. A week after SEPTA buses will have some sort of disruption or be cut, all 13 regional rails will have some sort of disruption, but it may not end there.
On any given day, Charles Cole can plan to spend about half an hour on the train to get from Conshohocken to Manayunk for work. In a matter of weeks, it may take a bit longer.
The only options are really just going back to commuting on 76 and driving all the way in and dealing with that traffic, and it's only going to get worse, especially like the other lines shutting down and stuff like that.
If planned reductions to SEPTA services go into effect due to funding, commuters like Cole say driving may be the only choice he's left with. He's far from alone.
It's going to be such a burden now that these things are potentially getting cut off. It's stressful. It's very stressful.
Starting August 24th, 32 bus routes are being eliminated, 16 shortened. Metro service will be less frequent, and there will be no special express to concerts and games. For regional rail, weekday service is reduced, and weekend service will be every 2 hours beginning September 2nd.
These cuts will be devastating to SEPTA riders and our region as a whole. It's going to be harder for everyone to travel if we have to start shrinking the system.
Owen Webster rode the train to Bryn Mawr Thursday, which is on the Paoli-Thorndale line. SEPTA says it's set to be eliminated in January, along with these lines.
SEPTA as is hasn't been good enough in the past few years. So, I mean, like whenever I've taken it, it's been, maybe unclean or falling behind schedule late. However, like to totally cut it out and axe it, I don't know if that's the solution either.
Solutions are what commuters are now trying to figure out for themselves.
We need to get funding for it. It needs to happen, and I don't understand why there's so much holdup for it. It's such an important part. Everyone relies on it.
Now, schools are also a big part of the discussion tonight as these bus cuts take place the day before Philly students go back to school. A spokesperson for the school district says they are up to date with SEPTA plans and tell us that parents are urged to make a plan. Reporting in Bryn Mawr, Lili Zheng, NBC 10 News.